So, Mia,
Yes.
you actually have a very important topic. We actually discussed this in news before,
Yes.
and it has everything to do with the bathroom issue.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think with Coy Mathis, about maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, we started this national debate on who can use a restroom. You know, it started at about, I don't know what it is with transgender, but there seems to be a fascination with their genitalia. It's so like, everyone is so like, they're so concerned about what's going on below the waist. And I think it was great with Coy because finally someone we could look at and go, why are you concerned with what a 6-year-old is doing in the restroom besides going to the bathroom?
Right.
And then lo and behold, my old home state, always will be my home state, but they wanted to go kind of on the cuckoo end. And the city of Phoenix actually passed an inclusion bill. So some of the state senators decided we're going to go for a total exclusionary bill that would actually, they're calling it the show us your papers to pee kind of deal. So what this state's representative decided to do was try to pass a bill, but it didn't get past the first level. But then so he's sneaking it in on a thing they called a striker that they can include on the bottom of another bill that, you know, could be line item vetoed out if they had a governor with the backbone. Don't. So the unfortunate thing is he's trying to get it, and everyone's kind of watching, waiting for when he's going to slip it into a budgetary a bill or what. But yeah, this Kavanaugh, this representative, it basically would say that you would have to carry your birth certificate with you. So
To pee?
To go into any restroom in the state, because he wants to trump, and then it would denounce any law like the bill that was just passed in the city of Phoenix. It would denounce any city bill, and it would trump that, and it would be a statewide bill that if you are presenting male, but if they think you're female, you will have to show documents.
Who's they? Is there a now there's going to be police officers who will be guarding the bathrooms?
It's a misdemeanor crime in his offense. And so he wanted to make it a misdemeanor if you were found using the wrong restroom that your documents don't. Well, my thing is, if all 50 states made it a streamlined process for transgender, not the jumping of the hoops and the money and the whole mess that we have 50 different processes in this country for how to change your birth certificate. It would be great if it was streamlined. But unless you have, in some states, $1,100 or have to buy a lawyer, California, Arizona was amazing, but it still was $450, $600 in that ballpark. So unless you have this money, you can't even get your paperwork. You can imagine a transgender woman like myself trying to have to go into the men's room. I am legally a woman. I am legally through all my documents. But it took me 3 years. It took me a lot of work. But I can't imagine myself committing a crime because I would have to go into the men's room.
This is insane. Does Arizona think that they can operate on their own island or something?
Well, the problem is, and it was funny, I was talking with someone about this earlier, but I think the problem is, and I'm going to probably tick off a lot of people here, but I'm really sorry, but there's a generation that needs to pass away off this island, off the rock, and they need to go away the way of the dinosaurs, and they need to just disappear and get out of politics, because this is an old way of thinking, and they're the ones still running stuff, and we need to get back into the idea that God, I would think there's bigger things to be dealing with.
Mia Macy's playing Duck Duck Hunt, or
I'm like, no, but there's
Targeting.
a generation, they need to go. They need to just disappear, go to an old folks home. Arizona was a place for old people to come and retire, not come and screw with politics. And this guy is a retired PD from New York City.
Tell me about it. Show papers. I mean, geez, why don't you just get with the times? I mean, it's fine to be conservative, but get with the times. Say you're going to create a mobile application that you would have to like scan that proves you're a man or a woman or legal or illegal.
Well,
like,
I was wondering how
know.
the cops are going to come in and enforce it. Like you have to lift up your skirt and you have to or pull down your pants.
I could see it right now as a flashlight. I think that looks like.
I don't know. Or what are they going to have, like mobile stirrups? You have to get up in the stirrups and they're going to have an exam done. Can I have a pelvic while you're down there?
Because mine, it's a heart shaped, or it grows like a heart shaped, and it can be so tiny that who knows what that is? Is it edible? Is it?
But you know what? And trust me, I've been in many of the male locker rooms, and some of those guys. You couldn't tell.
Is that a fire hose?
They're not John Hamm.
Oh, they're not John Hamm. Got it.
They're so small.
Is that a doorknob?
So, yeah.
See, it's just, there's got to have descriptions.
It's so stupid. But so apparently he's dropping that challenge. So now he's going to slide in a different kind of bill that would allow businesses to openly and legally choose who they want to allow to use their restrooms. And it is so silly. So you could go to an Applebee's, and if that manager that night, Rick, the manager, could turn around and go, you know what? I don't want you using my restroom. You would have no recourse to sue or feel that you're discriminated with. So I just don't understand his fascination in this generation, this older generation, their fascination with people's private parts and who they're marrying and where they're going potty. I mean, it's like the two things, the bedroom and the bathroom. Why are they fascinated with it? And my thing is, come along for the party. I don't know what he's doing in the restroom, but I just want to go to the bathroom. And I would love to know what bathroom he's in.
Why don't they just have gender-neutral bathrooms?
There's an app for that. There's actually an app for transgender you go to this website, and I've put a few on myself, where we actually start marking places. Like Muir Woods has a really nice neutral bathroom, and we're starting to have to mark where we can actually be free. And I'm thinking of Nazis, I'm thinking of Poland, I'm thinking of Third Reich kind of idea where we're getting labeled. We were talking earlier about gay marriage, but domestic partners, so you have to register, and then you have to use a certain bathroom. I'm like, okay, we are so far off the civil rights movement. We need to get back on track and focus on, problems in this country. But there's a group of people that want us documented, that want us labeled, want us using a certain water fountain and using a certain toilet.
They all live in Arizona,
and
by the way.
Yes, they
do. I'm all for potties, public potties. Just do it on a tree. Anyway.
Just put a trough in a hole somewhere. And
Mia Macy, everyone, if you would like more of what she does, what she talks about, she is our transgender inclusive voice. You can head to swirlradio.com. We have to take a quick break, and then it's Food Tude with Francois, because when you talk about going, you always get hungry. Got to fill it back up. And then it's the cat call, so don't go away.
I'm hungry.